Hello, it's Melinda from Alexis and Melinda's Art Space, and just coming on today to show you a journal page I did. Alexis and I enjoyed Ali's Slim Pickens challenge, where you got your significant other to pick 5 items from your stash. Alexis decided she wanted to do a bigger challenge, and we decided on 10 items. So I went through our stash and I picked out 10 items for Alexis, and that video will be up probably the day after this one or the day before. And she filmed a process video of hers, and I did just worked on mine off camera because we only have the one camera to film. So I'll show you the items Alexis picked for me. So she picked me 2 stamp sets. So these are from the Reject Shop. They're part of their Valentine's range. So she picked me that one. I ended up only using the 2 swirls on the bottom of that one. And on this particular stamp set, another one from the Reject Shop. Sorry for the glare. I'm trying to not get the glare on there. Maybe that's better. I used this one in a different way. I'll show you here, and I used the little frog as well. So the main reason I picked up these stamp sets, not for a lot of the words. I may use those eventually, but I liked the frog on this one especially, and the arrow. She also gave me silver Kinderglitz. She gave me 2 washi tapes. These both, I believe, from Harvey Norman collections. I could be wrong about that. I've taken all my washi tape out of the packet and put them in a big bucket, so some of them I remember where they're from, some I don't. She gave me 2 Sharpie markers, a yellow and a blue. She gave me her favourite paint pen. She gave me a piece of paper, which is double-sided. These are old Kaiser Craft papers from a Love range. So I can use, and you can see a bit of the stamping on that paper. Okay, so now I'll show you my page. So this is what I come up with, just covering up the other side of the scrapbook page, and the art journal page you don't need to see because it's nothing to do with this page. So that's what I come up with. So we only used those 10 products. The things we did add in were ink if we had a stamp, and that was it. That's the only other thing I added. So what I did with the stamp is I thought, oh, let's be creative. And I took this stamp here and I stamped it out multiple times. I stamped it out 4 times on the light blue paper you can see here, and then 4 times on the back of the stripe paper, which was hearts, which look like dots in here. So that stamped out 2, 4, 6, 8 times, and I actually made a flower. I cut one of the circles out from this page and made a flower. And I cut these circles out and then cut the half petals. So that's where I used the 2 sheets of paper and the stem. I should have made washi tape the stem, and I forgot. I cut it out of the paper and go, oh, I should have used that. So I put washi tape down the bottom like grass, and I put a strip across the top. Then what else did I do? Oh, I took the 2 markers and just coloured in some of the circles on the flower and on the edge and on the petals. And then I used the swirl stamp here just to add a bit of different stems. And then I had to put the little froggy on. So it was a nice quick project. Oh, it probably took me about half an hour by the time I stamped out all these. So I may do an upcoming video of selecting a few stamps like this and showing you how to use them in a different way. Like this one makes an awesome flower. So you don't necessarily have to look at stamps and go, oh, it's only a lock and a key. Think what else I can do with it. So that may be one of my upcoming videos. I've got a whole big bunch of lists. So if you're interested in something like that, how to get more out of your stamps and how to turn stamps into I suppose paper piercing and doing things with it, let me know, and I will come up with a few other ideas and do that. But I especially love the lollipop flower. I was in a very playful sunshine mood. Oh, did I tell you what I did the yellow? Yellow is a paint pen in the background. So even this is a paint pen that you can write with it. Alexis loves to write with this one. It comes out bumpy. I just took a paintbrush and a bit of water and smoothed it out. And the text is actually coming from the pages, because I'm trying to use up the last few pages in my altered novel, which is falling apart, and that's another upcoming video. Lots of upcoming videos, to the do's and don'ts, or what I've learnt when I've been altering books. And I need to fix this book because it's got into about 3 pieces now, which is very sad. So I may do that in camera as well. I may not, depends what I do. I haven't worked out how to fix it yet, or make a new cover for it. But I will leave it with you there. So that is my page. So I encourage you, if you're wanting a different challenge and something to do, or if you got a bit of inspiration block, get your significant other, or in this case I use my daughter, And she wanted to give me 10 washi tapes to start with, and I sort of said, no, Alexis, because she's a cheeky little person like that. So we ended up choosing like 2 papers, 2 washi tapes, and 2 stamp sets, and she was happy to do it that way. So if you're, lacking a bit of inspiration or wanting to do something different, get someone in your household to pick you some items and only use those items apart from tools on your page. And of course I use glue to glue everything down. And it's a fun way to challenge you. It's a fun way to use up stuff. And it's just fun. I'm finding it very challenging and very different. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.